The long-awaited Tokyo Games are almost here. 12 days until the opening ceremonies in Tokyo. The basketball will be played at Saitama Super Arena in Japan, where 12 men's teams and 12 women's teams will fight for the gold. But before we can get to Tokyo, we have exhibition action here in Las Vegas. And tonight, it'll be a big battle between top 5 ranked teams in the world in Australia and Argentina. And we welcome you inside Michelob Ultra Arena, folks, here at Mandalay Bay. Kevin Dana on the call with you this evening. And if you are just joining us, this is the second game of 2 here this evening at Michelob Ultra Arena. And the first one was a doozy. Nigeria springing the upset against the United States, 90-87. What a game it was. The Nigerians hitting 23s in this game. 20 of 42 from downtown. They could not miss. Gabe Vincent, he hit 6 threes himself, the Miami Heat player, having a nice game. Caleb Agata with 17 for the Nigerians. And then they also got it done late defensively, getting some timely stops. Kevin Durant, who led the Americans with 17 points, couldn't hit that jumper. And this is the last possession of the game. The Americans down 3, 90-87, running a play here for Zach LaVine. He cannot get free, though. He gets fouled, sent to the line where he missed both free throws, and Nigeria hangs on for the 3-point win, 90-87. Head coach Mike Brown enjoying the victory afterwards. So this is the first day of a week-long slate of exhibition games featuring men's and women's teams here. Monday and Tuesday, we'll have more exhibition games with the men's side, Argentina, Nigeria, USA, and Australia. And then starting on July 16th, we will see some women's action as well when the Australian women's national team takes on the American national team. And, of course, Spain will be here as well on July 18th, the men's side taking on America. Well, let's get to this game, folks, because this is going to be a fun one. Australia is the number 3 ranked team in the world, and Argentina is number 4. So let's start with Australia, looking for that oh-so-elusive medal at the Olympics. They finished 4th in 2016, and if they're going to finish on the medal stand this year, Patty Mills is going to have a big say. 2014 NBA champion with the San Antonio Spurs, and received some great news recently, being named the first Indigenous flag bearer for Australia. So watch out for Patty Mills. He figures to have a great Olympic competition, getting ready for his 4th Olympics this year. And the Australians, led by a mastermind of a head coach in Brian Goorjian. He's in his 2nd year in his 2nd stint as the national team head coach. He has led the Boomers to 2 Olympic Games before, finishing in 9th in 2004, 7th in 2008, and a longtime NBL head coach for more than 20 years. Meanwhile, for Argentina, there are going to be a lot of NBA players that fans will recognize, including this guy, Facundo Campazzo, the Denver Nuggets point guard, known as a pesky defender. He is a very decorated Argentinian national team player. You saw it on the screen, 8 medals representing Argentina, including a silver at the 2019 FIBA World Cup, where the Argentinians were 150-1 odds to win that thing. Almost did. Sergio Hernandez, a very respected head coach in Argentina, the 6-time Argentinian League champion, 4-time Argentinian League Coach of the Year. So he has been very decorated in his career. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. 4 NBA players in that Australian starting 5, including Aaron Baines, Matthew Dellavedova, Joe Ingles, and Patty Mills. Jock Landale could be in the NBA soon. He has had a heck of a career, the NBL Finals MVP. Meanwhile, the ageless wonder, Luis Scola, still doing it. 41 years young, alongside Facundo Campazzo, Francisco Caparo, Gabriel Deck, who finished up the year with the OKC Thunder, and Luca Vildoza, who is signed with the New York Knicks. So here we go. Argentina in white, Australia in green, and we are underway. Scola with it here, 10-year NBA veteran, finding Campazzo on the back cut. He lays it in nicely with the left. Facundo Campazzo played his first year in the NBA after a lot of years playing professionally, internationally, most recently in the ACB, one of the top leagues in the world. Patty Mills nearly fumbling it. There's Aaron Baines just short on a three. The top follow not there, though, for Jock Landale. Campazzo finding Scola. He can hit that shot. Gonna drive instead. Falling away, no. Deli leading the break. Finding Patty Mills. Strokes it home. 38% three-point shooter each of the last 2 years with the Spurs. 39% for his 12-year NBA career. Campazzo from the foul line. He's hacked in the act. So Campazzo to shoot two. So take a look at the Patty Mills three in transition. Got to locate number 5 in green. He'll make you pay. That was the first personal foul on Dellavedova as Campazzo goes the line for two. Here in the NBA, very good foul shooter, 88%. He was considered a top 5 pick and roll player in the world at the time of his signing with the Nuggets. 3-time first team All-League in Argentina. And the 2019 ACB Finals MVP. With Real Madrid. Joe Ingles. No. Second tap follow, no, but a foul, and Jock Landale will go to the line. That'll go on Scola. So Landale, a guy who is very motivated to get to the NBA. He was quoted recently as saying, I look at NBA rosters and guys who get signed over me because I couldn't sign with an NBA team, and I'm livid. It doesn't sit well with me at all. Now, this guy's been very decorated. He had NBA offers mid-season, but wanted to stay and win a championship with Melbourne United, which he did. He was the NBL Finals MVP. Splits a pair there, and Scola is wide left on the three. Ingles. Kind of split the difference between Baines and Landale on the bounce pass there, but they get it back on defense. Patty Mills, pull up, triple. There's Campazzo. Campazzo driving on Deli. Bounce pass inside, was looking for Caparo, who couldn't handle it. Another turnover for Argentina. Looking to post up Landale against Deck. Poked away from behind, but it goes right to Mills. Late clock for the Boomers. And it's Patty on a step back. Yanked down by Deck. Finished the year with the Thunder. Started the year in Spain as he takes on Baines and takes the contact and scores. Nice move by Gabriel Deck. A little hezzy, the blow by, y uno para Deck. Played 10 games with the Thunder at the end of this year. Averaged almost 8.5 points, 4 rebounds, nearly 2.5 assists. Has a really good low post game. Loves to play with his back to the basket. Very strong player. And it's the free throw. So 3-point play gives Argentina a 3-point lead. That's going to be a fun matchup. Two guys, Dellavedova and Campazzo, who really get after it on the defensive end. Nice lob to Baines, who takes it home with the left. Great feed there from Dellavedova. Luca Vildoza on a three. New York Knicks can't hit it. In transition, it's Mills. Great defense by Campazzo. Forced him to double clutch it. Oh, a little razzle-dazzle from Facu. As he gets fouled. Take another look at that lob right over. A perfect touch from Dellavedova. And Baines guiding it home with his offhand. Vildoza lasering a pass to Luis Scola. Baines gets the miss. Jock Landale. Dellavedova's pass. Tipped out of play. He was looking for Landale in the corner. To shoot. Good look at Deli there, who recently signed a 3-year deal with Melbourne United. Played this year with the Cavaliers. Only played in 13 games due to injury issues. 5 to shoot for number 5. Mills can't hit. Deck. Great look inside. Cafaro can't hang on, though. Good look from Gabriel Deck. See the flair he plays with. Thunder got a good one at Deck. Ingles. Foul from behind. Got our first set of subs here. Doza on your screen. So Ingles will get to the line. So checking in for Australia, you see Matisse Thybulle, Philadelphia 76ers. He spent a good part of his childhood in Australia. There he is, just finished his 2nd year in the NBA. Was there for 7 years from 2 to 9 as dual citizenship as Joe Ingles. Shooting 2, hits the first. Getting ready for his 4th Olympic competition. Only Andrew Gaze, the great Andrew Gaze, has played in more Olympics for the Boomers. He appeared in 5 Olympic competitions. And Thybulle checking in now for Ingles.
Thybulle is in for Ingles.
Doza on the pull-up. Checking in for Argentina. Nicolas Brusino. Some time in the NBA. Sobi losing a handle there. La Provitola. Nicolas La Provitola. The guy who played for the San Antonio Spurs. Finding Marcos Delia. Brusino on Thybulle, one of the best defenders in the NBA, gets a piece of it. 2nd team all-defense Thybulle, despite only playing 20 minutes per game this year. Mills on the drive, little scoop to the hoop, and it's good. The Australians up 3. Midway through the first, if you're new to FIBA rules, 4 10-minute quarters. The 3-point line's a little shorter than the NBA line. 22 feet, 1 inch and some change. La Provitola off 1 foot, goes into the corner. Brusino blocked again by Thybulle. 2nd altered shot for Matisse. Landale triple in transition. Jock Landale has given the Australians a 6-point lead. It's a 9-0 run for the Boomers. They go to Scola. Nice spin move on Kay, takes the contact, and he'll shoot it there. Well, a good start here for Australia. Up 13 to 7. Patty Mills getting around Scola. It's a 9-0 run for the Boomers. Mills with the layup, then Jock Landale with the 3. 9 straight has the Aussies up by 6. Luis Scola never ages, 41 years young. The last standing member of the golden generation who's still playing. 1 gold with Argentina in the 2004 Olympics 17 years ago and still going strong. Won a silver at the World Cup a couple of years ago. This will be his 5th Olympic competition. Also won bronze in 2008. And likely his swan song here coming up in Tokyo. He said he will decide his future after the Olympics. Has played the last couple of years professionally in Italy. Has also played in China after moving on from the NBA, where he spent 10 years of his professional career. A 25-year professional career. Misses both free throws there. This is Sobi. Mills getting loose for a three. Well off. D'Elia has the rebound. La Provitola, a contested triple. Foul on the rebound going against Brusino.
Argentina's number 9. Brusino, his first personal. Argentina's third team.
Checking in, just saw him at the bottom of your screen, Dante Exum, as Joe Ingles comes back in as well. Dante Exum hasn't played in more than 6 months, 186 days.
For Australia as well.
Former number 5 overall pick, teammate of Joe Ingles for a few years with the Utah Jazz. Thibault, nice line drive attack, knocked off the rim. That's legal in FIBA. The ball is live once it hits the rim. You yourself just can't touch the rim while the ball's on the rim. As Scola tries to finger roll it home. The putback there for D'Elia. That stops a 9-0 Australia run. Argentina just 3 of 13 though from the field. Australia not much better at 4 of 14. Ingles can't improve that number. La Provitola got himself caught in traffic. Exum leading the break for Thibault with the two-hand hammer. Matisse Thibault on the flush. Well, Thibault's gotten it done on the defensive end. A couple of blocks, altered shots, and then in transition offensively. Also, that's a hassle there for the Argentinians as he takes it all the way to the hoop and knocks it down off the nice pass from Dante Exum with the dunk there. Matisse Thibault. Leandro Bolmaro in for Argentina. Figures to be playing with Minnesota Timberwolves next year. Former first-round pick as Brusino knocks down a three. Played in the NBA with the Dallas Mavericks and Atlanta Hawks. Brusino, sweet-looking stroke there. Shot 41% from 3 with Zaragoza in the ACB this past season. So his pocket pass is kicked.
Possession stays with Australia. Shot clock resets to 14.
Ingles gets it back. Screen set by K. Almost an over and down. 2 to shoot, Sobi has to hoist. La Provitola. It's the screen from D'Elia. They leave him open. Makes him pay. Ingles stepped back for just a second. Gave La Provitola just enough space to knock that one down. We're tied. Dante Exum to the hoop. Nice attack. Can't finish. K the offensive rebound. Thibault gets a very friendly roll for the Boomers. That's the next step in his game. Thibault was 30% from 3 this year. It was 36% as a rookie as La Provitola takes it to the rack. But if Thibault can get that 3-point percentage back up to the mid-30s, that'll really help his game. Help him earn more court time. Already a great defender. Dante Exum got himself caught in trouble. Bolmaro. Test K here. Contested long 2 is perfect. Bolmaro playing with Barcelona. ACB most spectacular player this last year. Won a title. Drafted 23rd overall in 2020. As Thibault was looking for a second thunderous dunk, didn't get it. Bolmaro is fouled by Ingles in transition. So Bolmaro to the line, just hit a nice contested 2, last trip down. Sizing up K here. Well defended, better offense. And Bolmaro mentioned he was drafted 23rd overall actually by the Knicks in 2020, but was traded to Minnesota. So the Timberwolves hold his NBA rights, and he's expected to join Minnesota next season. One of his former head coaches, speaking of Bolmaro, said, "Soccer has its Messi, and now basketball does too." So high praise for Bolmaro. And congratulations, speaking of Messi, to the Argentina national soccer team winning Copa America, shutting out Brazil 1-0 in the final. Argentina up 3. They've hit their last 5 shots. Exum missing with the left. Angel Di Maria with a game winner for Argentina. Ingles bombs away. 4-second difference between the two timers. So Argentina can't run it all the way down. La Provitola going to work. Runs one up. Baines the rebound. 3 seconds left. Ingles lobbing for Thibault! Oh, wow, just beating the buzzer. A buzzer-beating alley-oop. You don't see those every day. Well, that was ran to perfection by the Boomers, and they're within 1 after 10 minutes of action. Oh, that is how you put a capper on the first quarter. Ingles, the touch to Thibault, the flush. 21-20, Australia trailing, but a big play there to finish the first quarter. We'll be back with the second quarter after the break. Back here in Las Vegas, it has been quite the start to the game for Matisse Thybulle. His Australian side down by 1 after 10 minutes of play, but wow, what a first quarter he had. This was his first bucket. Welcome to Vegas, Matisse. The dunk there. Shooter's roll in the corner 3. Then how about this to end the first? The lob from Ingles to beat the buzzer. The alley-oop, 7 points for Thybulle. And oh yeah, he has 2 blocks and a steal. Known for his defense and providing both ends here thus far tonight. Second quarter underway with Argentina leading by 1. Fueled by a 9-0 run in the first quarter to take control. Patty Mills hounded by Bolmaro. Baines with the left, nice touch, using his offhand there. The former Washington State Cougar puts the Boomers back in front. Brusino, feed D'Elia, back to Brusino. Hit a 3 in the first quarter, off target there. Dellavedova as his defender falls on the screen. Baines, stretch big, can't hit. Kind of a struggle for him from downtown this year. Just 26% with the Raptors as Provitola, a little strong. Bolmaro gets the O-board. Like the NBA, shot clock resets to 14 on an offensive rebound in FIBA. Bolmaro, oh, what a pass outside to Patricio Garino. Short. Another O-board. La Provitola, hand in his face. Finally, a defensive rebound. Mills around and out, falling away. Baines earning the foul there. Just put Australia in front. Sketch. Quick decision, nice touch. Baines with 4 points, 4 rebounds. 9-year NBA career Baines is working on right now. Had a great 2019-20 season with Phoenix. He goes up for the lob. D'Elia bothered it. Garino rumbling to the rim. Some contact, replay on. And Omaro commits the crime.
Also on Argentina's number 10, his first personal. Argentina.
Jock Landale back in, replacing Nick Kay, and Ingles going to get in as well. Ingles coming off a really nice season with the Utah Jazz, finished with the best record in the NBA in the regular season. Unfortunately for them, losing in the second round of the NBA playoffs to the Clippers. Corner three, Patty Mills. Nope. Another bite of the apple here. Ingles. Now that's swallowed up by D'Elia. Jump ball. We play possession arrow in FIBA, and it's pointing the Argentinian way.
Possession goes to Argentina.
Great defense there by D'Elia. Last year played in Italy with Trieste. Had a nice season, averaged 10.5 and 5.5. Bolmaro on the pull-up. Oh, Leandro Bolmaro. Looking good. There's Dellavedova. Moving around the Mills. Got Scola on the switch. Patty trying to rock him to sleep. Goes into the corner, stepping behind the line. It's off the top of the backboard for Baines. Scola. Baby hooking it home. Oh, Luis Scola. Despite his advanced age, has been just great recently in international competition. Baines short again. Ingles, he knocks it down. He ties us up at 25. Laprovitova. Past the last minute, D'Elia working on Baines over left shoulder. Baines, great defense. Landale. Good look, didn't go. Luis Scola looking back to his point guard, Laprovitova, and saying, slow it down. Mills trying to draw the charge, saying, play on. Now a foul on Dellavedova.
Fouls on Australia's number 8, Matthew. Second personal.
Good one thus far, 25 all. Look at the teamwork. Scola to Bolmaro. He hits the pull-up jumper there, and then inside Luis Scola knocking it down. We're tied at 25. A little more than 4 minutes gone by in the second. Taking a look inside the Australian huddle, and there's head coach Brian Gorgian, who is the first foreign-born coach in Boomers history. He was appointed through the 2023 World Cup. He led the Boomers to 2 Olympic appearances, 2004, 2008. Top 10 finishes each time. He's a 6-time NBL Coach of the Year. He has coached in the NBL for 22 years. He's won 6 NBL championships and recently took over the Illawarra Hawks. Last year, guided them to a 3rd-place regular season finish and lost in the semis to the eventual champions. Excuse me, lost to the eventual runners-up, the Perth Wildcats, who lost to Melbourne United. Luca Vildosa missing a contested 3. Getting our first look for Australia of Duop Reith, number 1 inside, and Chris Goulding in the corner. This is Ingles looking for Reith. Played in Serbia this last year professionally as he leaves it short. Played in America collegiately with LSU. Now he's guarding Scola. Turn around. Oh, the rotation on that FIBA ball looks pretty whenever Luis Scola puts it up. Argentina back in front. Reith, the runner in the lane, nicely done as he rattles it down. Cafaro back in, Garino setting up Scola. Face up, Jimmy is good. Leaning back a little bit. Scola with 6. Landale a 3. Well, Garino just kind of let that offensive rebound happen over him. Didn't react to it. The Aussies have another chance. 3 to shoot. Ingles gets around Garino. Goulding didn't get that off in time. Scola wanted the charge. Didn't get the call there, but it is a turnover. Scola's been going to work on a low block here. Fading away over Reith. Then a little backing down Reith. That move. Teaching Duop Reith some tricks of the trade. Vildoza running point. Goes to Scola. Cash money. Luis Scola putting on a show, up to 9. Exum. Gliding to the rim, met by Garino. It doesn't matter. And 1 for Exum. Dante, a guy who's been hobbled by injuries. He'll get to the line, but first we see Luis Scola stretching the defense and Exum with the answer for the Boomers. Getting to the hole. Tore his ACL while playing with Australia right after his rookie season. Missed 68 games in another season. Injured his calf this year. He's had shoulder troubles. Just trying to get healthy. Nice look inside. Cafaro missing though off the Vildoza feed. Goulding with the left. Campazzo in the corner. Vildoza showing that sweet handle of his. That he'll hopefully, for his sake, bring to the Knicks next year off the Campazzo runner. Banking it home. Ingles testing Scola. Reith tapping it twice and putting it in. Argentina up in the tempo here. And Garino will get to the line. Otto Garino to shoot a bit.
Joe Ingles, his second personal. Australia's second team foul.
Thibault going to check in for another tour of duty. Great first quarter for Matisse Thibault. Throws here for Garino. Got a call up from the G League to the Orlando Magic. And actually his signing kind of stirred up Twitter for a little bit. There's a picture taken of him signing his contract, and in the background on a whiteboard were names of interest for the Magic. Potential free agents, potential trades. The unintended consequence of that photo. See, makes it 36-32. Exum! What a drive and finish for Dante Exum. An open Vildoza. Australians looking to tie or take the lead here. Thibault going backdoor, played nicely by Brusino. There's Goulding. Big time three-point shooter. This one is a long 2. And you can see why. Goulding, the guy who puts up nearly 9 threes a game in the NBL. Campazzo Good ball movement to Scola. Again, another three for Luis Scola. He's got 12. Argentina back in front. Campazzo tips it away. Here comes Facu, fouled by Landale. (39-36) lead for Argentina. Australia hanging tough. Dante Exum, talk about a nice finish inside around Luis Scola. Then Goulding, foot on the line, knocks it down. We'll come back with the rest of the first half. Argentina leading by 3. One reason why. Number 4, who's 41 years old, Luis Scola, leading all scores in this game. 12 points thus far for Scola. He's hit a couple of threes, including that one right there. Just continues to get it done for Argentina. Just a little strong on that attempt there. As we approach the final stages of the first half. It's been a tightly contested first 20 minutes of action. Mills off his screen, ties it up. Patty Mills from distance. Hasn't been super accurate today, just 3 of 10, but that's his second 3, and we're all square. Baza off a screen. It's Brusino with the answer. Former Atlanta Hawk and Dallas Maverick. Making the Boomers pay for the distance. Played his last couple of years with Zaragoza. Spain, Baines inside now. Go against Cafaro. Number 11, who plays collegiately in America with Virginia. Redshirt of the year, they won the national championship. Baines in the line. Coming off what he considered an unfulfilling season in Toronto, or should we say Tampa, due to the COVID restrictions in Canada. Thought he was going to Toronto, ended up playing in Tampa. The numbers weren't there for him. Mentioned just 26% from downtown, trying to get back right though. Have a solid summer in Tokyo. Splits the pair, and Campazzo is fouled on the floor, they say. Argentina not in the bonus yet.
Fouls on Australia's number 11.
It'll be the 14th foul on Australia.
First personal. 14th foul. Timeout, Argentina.
Argentina's going to call timeout. Got 2 to use in the first half. Might as well take one of them. Sergio Hernandez will draw something up here. For a side coming off a very impressive silver medal at the 2019 World Cup. Second place finish. Went 7-1 in China. Looking to get back on the medal stand in the Olympics. They've done it twice. Won gold in 2004, bronze in 2008. Part of that golden generation. Manu Ginobili, Luis Scola, of course, still playing. Fabricio Oberto, Andres Nocioni. A lot of great players. For Argentina, they will get their Olympic competition started against Luka Doncic in Slovenia July 26th. Then they take on Spain in a rematch of the 2019 World Cup Championship game. Spain winning that one 95-75, and then they will finish up group play against the host, Japan. And they're doing group play a little different this year. They used to do 2 groups of 6 teams. Now it's 3 groups of 4 teams. And Argentina is in Group C. Australia in Group B. They will start things off against Nigeria, who just shocked America, taking down Team USA 90-87. They'll take them on July 25th. Also see them here in Las Vegas. July 28th against Italy. July 31st, rounding out group play against Germany. And the other group that we haven't talked about, USA's group, Iran, France, the United States, and the Czech Republic. Those are your 12 teams on the men's side. Sergio Hernandez having a little extra conversation with Luca Vildoza before he inbounds the rock. Vildoza coming off a Scola screen. Gets fouled by Patty Mills, and that will put him at the line. Argentina in the bonus.
Foul is on Australia's number 5, Matty Mills. His first personal. Australia's 5th team foul.
A little confusion at first, but yes, Vildoza will be shooting.
Joe Ingles returns for Australia.
Bible to the bench for Australia.
Francisco Cafaro is back in for Argentina.
Cafaro back in, number 11 in white. Vildoza goes to the line. Played this year with Baskonia in the ACB, coached by Pablo Prigioni, another great Argentinian player of years past. Made his NBA debut at the ripe old age of 35, Prigioni. Vildoza, 25, signed with the Knicks in May, never played for them this year. The goal is for the Knicks to get a nice look at him in the Olympics, maybe a Summer League appearance. That'll be a quick turnaround for Vildoza. Summer League starting in Las Vegas right as the Olympics end. 4-point lead for Argentina. Last possession of the first half for the Boomers. Mills working past Campazzo. Great look inside for Baines as he gets fouled by Cafaro. Free throws coming up for Baines, who's 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. Already tonight. Second on Cafaro. Baines to shoot a pair. Mentioned Baines had a great year in the 1920 season with the Phoenix Suns. His timeout will be called. But back to Baines. He averaged a career-high 11.5 points, also 5.6 rebounds, and really the thing that stood out to people, the 35% from downtown. He had a game where he was 9 of 14 from 3 against the Portland Trailblazers, had 37 points, a career high, then signed a 2-year deal with the Toronto Raptors for more than $14 million, but didn't play up to his standards. Again, said it was an unfulfilling season for him. And looking to rebound here this summer. Halftime coming up. We'll have highlights from the first game. What a doozy it was. Nigeria upsetting USA. We'll have highlights from the first half of this one. Also, get a chance to listen to Team USA mic'd up at practice. So don't go anywhere. You're watching in the States on NBA TV on the international feed. Thank you for joining us. Saturday evening here if you're in the States. If you're in Australia, a happy Sunday to you.
Aaron Baines is shooting 2.
Baines at the line. Gets it to go. Baines, a 71% foul shooter with Toronto this year. Switches the second one. Dellavedova going to check in. Placing Baines for the final 5.7. One last look here for Argentina. Vildoza from half court. Oh, he banks it in! Oh, wow. We've had some thrilling finishes to the first quarters here. First 2 quarters. The alley-oop to beat the buzzer from Australia, then the Vildoza half-court bank shot to beat the buzzer to take us into halftime. And it gives Argentina a 5-point lead at the break. He had plenty of time when he released it. That shot went in before the buzzer sounded even. He could have gotten like 10 feet closer. But hey, 3 points is 3 points. And that works. Scola enthused as well. Luka Vildoza getting it done just inside the half-court line. And it gives Argentina a 5-point lead after 20 minutes of play. Don't go anywhere. We've got highlights of USA Nigeria in this first half coming on up. Just about ready for the start of the second half between Argentina Argentina and Australia. And we're just getting started here in Vegas. The exhibition games continue. Argentina and Nigeria on Monday, followed by the USA, Argentina on July 13th. Australia and Nigeria taking place on July 13th. USA, Australia on the 12th. And then we have even more basketball after that. And the women's national teams get here. And Spain will be here as well next weekend. Speaking of which, there is USA-Spain. That'll be a fun one. Potential gold medal preview game. USA-Nigeria on the women's side. USA-Australia on the women's side. Such a dominant women's basketball team on the international side for USA. And speaking of women's basketball, this is the home of the Las Vegas Aces of the WNBA. WNBA finalists in the Wubble last year. And definite WNBA title contenders in 2021. Second half, we're rolling here. Give it to Baines. Baines v. Scola. Tried to use the left, he was bothered there. Double came and made it tough for Baines. Here's Gabriel Deck. Scola backing down on Baines. Baby hook, oh, it sounded pretty. 14 for Scola. Patty Mills. Spurs fan. Oh, crunching screen set on Campazzo by Aaron Baines. That's one of his big-time positive traits. Great screen setter. Just saw it right there. Shot was missed. But would have been a great screen assist for Aaron Baines. Dellavedova signed with Melbourne United. It's off the backboard. Baines just hasn't been feeling it from downtown. Up by 7 with the leather. This is their largest lead of the game. Third personal on Dellavedova. Again, if you're new to FIBA, it's 5 personal fouls and you're out, like NCAA basketball, the collegiate level. Scola wide open. Australia very fortunate there. Oh, look at the hustle here. Don't tell these guys it's just an Olympic tune-up. Garino and Ingles hitting the deck. It's in the makeup of both of these clubs to just play their hearts out. You see it in the way the Argentina guards really get into your shorts defensively. Saw with Facundo Campazzo in the NBA with the Denver Nuggets this year. Dozo will do the same. Obaro as well. Of course, Matthew Dellavedova, known for being a defensive pest, is La Provitola. Hits the 3. We got our first double-digit lead of the game for Argentina. Don't expect the Boomers to go anywhere, though. Dellavedova posting up Baines. Likes that lefty baby hook. A spin-a-rana from Scola. And a foul. Maybe a little too much from Luis. Oh, look at the 3 from Nicolas Laprovitola. Baines going under the screen. Good screen set by Scola. Laprovitola makes the Aussies pay. Played in the NBA with the San Antonio Spurs back in the 16-17 season. Appeared in 18 contests for head coach Greg Popovich. Got 3 starts as well. Been a very good player in the ACB in Spain. Patty Mills hits a long 2. Pazzo. Driving dish, good ball movement here for Argentina. A step back, La Provitola in and out. Oh, everything but the finish, and Campazzo puts it home that time. Facu for 3, 11-point lead. Timeout, Australia, as Argentina trying to open this one up a bit. We'll take the break. Facundo Campazzo, giving them a second chance triple. 55-44, Argentina by 11. An 11-point lead for Argentina. Early stages, third quarter here at Michelob Ultra Arena in Las Vegas, here at Mandalay Bay, home of the Las Vegas Aces. Starting a week's worth of Olympic tune-ups. Matisse Thybulle inserted into the game and hits his second three of the contest. Matisse Thybulle in double figures, he's got 10. Showing Patty Mills at that number to lead the Boomers. Getting back into single digits. Big time collision between Thybulle and Garino. Another look at the Thybulle three. Drive and dish. Now the Brian Gorgian timeout. The foul on that last play was called on Garino. He and Thybulle took a tumble.
Checking in for Argentina, number 2,
Maximo Fierreru has checked in for Argentina, wearing number 2 in white. Most recently played in Argentina's top league with San Lorenzo de Almagro. Move out of the way so they can get to Scola inside. But fronted well by Thybulle and batted away by Mills. Low post fronted by Matisse Thybulle. A couple of subs coming in for Australia. Sobey and Kay checking in. Kay, the 2016 NBL Rookie of the Year, played last year in Spain with Real Betis. Gabriel Deck, ooh, looked like he stepped on the sideline, turns it over anyways. Foul away from the ball in Argentina. I'll go on Facundo Campazzo.
Argentina's first team foul.
And the timeout called by Sergio Hernandez. And that's gotten a little sloppy for Argentina. We'll take the break, see if the Argentinians can right the ship. Be back in a bit. An 8-point lead for Argentina. A look inside the Australian huddle, and Patty Mills, he's getting going a little bit. He has 10 points tied for the team lead with Thybulle, but just 4 of 12 from the field. We know he can get hot in a hurry. Again, the big news coming out recently, he will be a flag bearer for Australia, the first Indigenous flag bearer for Australia. He is of Torres Strait Islander and Aboriginal descent, and the 3rd Indigenous player to ever play for the Australian men's national team. So big ups to Patty Mills. Has done a lot of great work in the community in Australia with the Indigenous community as well. Sobey out of the timeout. Going to the aforementioned Mills. Campazzo knows how to fight through screens like the best of them. Sobey with 2. Got to put it up. Contested. Deck the other way. Campazzo, the touch pass is picked off. Kay trailing the play. He'll jam it down. He got a little bit of rim there. We'll call it a dunk. Lead down to 6. And Kay always seems to find himself open. Obviously, that time is a broken play, but even in the half court, knows how to slip screens, finds himself open inside a lot, knows how to finish. There's a foul.
Fouls on Australia's number 22.
Look at the Nick Kay finish. He's going up, and yeah, 2 points. Nick Kay, very decorated Australian player. His first Olympics coming up was with the World Cup team in 2019. Just missed out on a medal. Finished in 4th, lost to France in the 3rd place game. Free throws here for Fierrerup. He hit the first and missed the second. Sobi. Seven to shoot. Campazzo took it away. Mills tried to give a foul. Blocked by Kay. Great hustle. Go inside Scola. Over left shoulder. That has been automatic, but not that time. Screen again from Baines. Mills to the hoop. Met by Scola. Campazzo running the rock here for Argentina. Dribbles into a three. Sobi in transition. No one picks him up. That's an easy deuce for number 2. Played his college ball at Wyoming in the States. A couple of years there. Hit 33 on senior night with a surprise visit from his parents. Didn't realize they were going to be there for his senior night. Dropped 33 on Colorado State arrival. Big win. Great family time as well. Campazzo fouled. Puts it in. No shot, though. Oh. Foul on the floor. Incredible effort from Campazzo, though.
Second personal, third team foul.
Oh, look at this from Faku. Yeah, definitely the foul on the floor, but the Steph Curry-esque effort there to put it in. And go to the bench now. Campazzo with 9 points. Deck misfiring. Sobi kicks it out. Thibault a little bit behind Baines. Hasn't had his 3 going in this one. Exum. Baines wants it inside. Started by D'Elia. He's got the strength advantage inside on him, and he draws the foul. Baines has 40 pounds on D'Elia. Use that size to his advantage to earn a trip to the charity stripe. He's actually born in New Zealand, Baines, to 2 New Zealand parents. Moved to Queensland in Australia when he was 3. Actually didn't start playing basketball until he was 15. Was a big rugby player growing up. A lot of these guys on the Australian national team, big time Aussie rules football players, rugby players as well. Not just basketball, and he's a big time rugby athlete. Started playing basketball when he was 15 and has made quite a career out of it. 9-year NBA veteran now. We have an illegal screen set by Luca Vildoza. Here comes Australia. It's an 8-1 burst, excuse me, a 9-1 burst here for Australia. They trailed by 11 at 55-44. On the comeback trail here. Oh, look at the illegal screen. Yeah, definitely moved into Thibault. That's the right call. Pound Exum trying to make up for the mistake. Exum for the tie. Deck bringing it the other way. Kay does well to stay in front of him. Vildoza, our half-court hero, to beat the first half buzzer. Leandro Bolmaro, a nice drop-off to D'Elia. A little strong. Thibault getting past Deck to the rim. And one. Thibault has a chance to tie things up at the line. Matisse Thibault has been very good this evening. And a nice move to get around Fierrerup and also finish through physicality. So 12 for Thibault. It's an 11-1 run for Australia. Ingles checking in for Sobi. Thibault goes to the line. Matisse, he struggled from the charity stripe this year, just 44%. He misses there. 44% for the Sixers in 65 regular season games. And Thibault commits the crime, sending Vildoza to the deck.
Fouls on Australia's number 22, Matisse Thibault. Second personal, fourth team foul.
Vildoza will throw it in. Joined on the floor by Bolmaro, Brusino, Delia, and Fierro. Bolmaro, likely future Minnesota Timberwolf with it. The first round pick taken on Baines. And that's out of bounds off a green-shirted player. Stay on this side of the floor. But just 4 seconds on the shot clock for Fierro and friends. And threw it over Brusino's head and out of play. The inbounds pass Argentina was looking for. Exum. Strong drive inside, just missing. A good ball movement. A great recovery by Thibault. Fierro to Vildoza, then they had Bolmaro in the corner. Tic-tac-toe. But Thibault back in defense, back in transition on defense. Very nicely done as he takes a well-earned reprieve. Vildoza firing a three. Big shot for Luca Vildoza. His second three in 5 attempts. He's got 8. Exum blocked, but a foul. Exum hits the floor hard. Brusino thought he got all ball. There'll be 2 freebies for Dante Exum. Vildoza getting the screen, dribbling into the triple.
Jock Landale is back in for Australia.
Vildoza for Baskonia this year in the ACB. Shot 38% from downtown.
Australia's Dante Exum goes to the line for 2 shots.
Also played professionally in Argentina before making the move to the ACB, where he was the ACB Finals MVP with Baskonia in 2020. Exum being the first free throw as well as the second. So Dante Exum cuts the deficit in half from 4 to 2. Exum has 7 points for the Boomers. Dellavedova picking Vildoza's pocket. And then Vildoza with a great recovery. Kind of rocked Deli into thinking he was going to have an open lane. Kind of played possum with him there. Sized it up perfectly. Look at this. Yeah, just kind of hung from behind. They got to take it out. Dellavedova. Looking inside, Landale, no, taken away. Bolmaro running into Kay. Stiff defense there from Nick Kay. Crossover, Deli. Spins into a double. Backdoor, it's Exum. Great look inside. Landale the flush, and we are tied. 15-4 burst here for Australia. Argentina took an 11-point lead. Leandro Bolmaro. For Brusino. Delia falling out of bounds, had to throw it in right to Exum. Extra pass for Ingles. And Joe Ingles has put the Boomers in front. 62-59. Been an adventure from downtown for Australia, just 7 of 28, but a big 3 there from Ingles. Shot clock is off for Argentina. Vildoza. Working on Delavedova for three. Can't beat the buzzer 2 times in a row. That'll take us to the end of the third. 30 minutes down, at least 10 to play. This has been a fun one, folks. Number 3 in the world, Australia, leading number 4 in the world, Argentina, by 3. The Australians finishing the third quarter on an 18-4 run. Campazzo hitting the 3 there. How about the play of Matisse Thybulle getting the and 1? The ball movement setting up Ingles for 3 to give the Aussies the lead. Here's a look at our stats through 3 quarters. Matisse Thybulle with 12 points to lead Australia. Patty Mills with 10. The Australians up by 3. They were down 11 in the third. Nice 18-4 run to end the quarter for Australia. Luis Scola leading Argentina with 14 points on 14 shots. Kevin Dana with you here at Michelob Ultra Arena inside Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas. Thank you for watching, whether you're on the international feed, watching from Argentina or Australia or anywhere around the world, or on NBA TV in the United States. We appreciate your viewership. And Argentina forces a turnover to start the fourth. Physical defense there from Delavedova. Ingles gets the steal. He'll dribble into a 3. Argentina just haven't had it going from downtown, just 24%. Great pass in transition, and D'Elia knows what to do with it. What a feed. And it's 62-61 off the pass from Brusino. His 3rd assist. Patty Mills setting up Ingles. Well, he's going to keep firing away. A guy who is accurate as he is from downtown, why not? 45% from 3 with the Utah Jazz this year, putting Australia up by 4. Brusino attacking the closeout, beautiful behind the back, bounce pass to Mendoza, his 3rd triple. Now we're trading 3s here at Michelob Ultra. Mills, touch pass deflected. Nicely done by D'Elia. 4-on-2 if they hurry. Vildoza, the trail triple, no. Modern day fast break. A 3 in transition as D'Elia says, to Delavedova. Nice block by Marcos D'Elia. Brusino. Beautiful touch pass ahead. This was nice. And then Brusino again set up Vildoza. The wizardry. Great screen by Delavedova, freeing up Ingles for an easy 2. That's how you drop an inline out of bounds play. Coming up on the 8-minute mark of the 4th. Into the corner. Get that shot out of here. Juan Pablo Vallet, we haven't seen today, checking in, and Matisse Thybulle sends that one into the stands. His 3rd block. Blocked that with his palm, the bottom of his palm. D'Elia inside. Marcos D'Elia having a very impactful 4th quarter here for Argentina. Ingles trying to heat himself up. That one was online. Scola's checked back in. Campazzo, transition triple. And a foul on Ballet. Number 22 for Argentina. Ballet recently signed with Ajax in Athens for next year. He's played the last couple of years with Manresa in the ACB. He's actually drafted in the 2nd round, 39th overall by Charlotte in 2015, and then traded to Brooklyn for a couple of 2nd rounders and some cash. His rights are still held by the Brooklyn Nets. He figures to stay in Europe. Patty Mills trying to go behind the back. Baines giving him all sorts of space, and he makes that one. Aaron Baines had missed his first 5 threes, and he's just 3 for 11 from the field, but he does have 12 points and 6 rebounds. And he puts Australia back up 2 possessions. Scola short. The lob inside to Kay, who kisses it in. Dellavedova to Kay, and Sergio Hernandez wants a timeout. Aaron Baines missed his first 5 threes, but he wasn't shy here. Gets the loose ball, takes a look down at the line. Yeah, I'm behind it. 4-3. 72-66 Australia. Aaron Baines playing hard today, 12.6 rebounds. He's been effective despite the 3 for 11 shooting. He's set some really hard screens. Showed a nice lefty hook inside that last 3. His first made 3 after missing his first 5. Helped build this 6-point lead for Australia, which at one point in the second half trailed by 11 at 55-44. Argentina led by 5 at the break. They post up Scola this time. 8 on the timer for Luis Scola. Throws it to no one in particular. He was looking for Brusino. It's picked off by Thibault. Patty Mills, the flag bearer from downtown. Gives Australia a 9-point lead. Patty Mills with his 3rd 3. He's got 13 points. And a foul. Australia wanted it clean. Patty Mills 3 giving Australia a 9-point lead. We should mention, as we take a look at this Mills 3, that he is one of 2 flag bearers for Australia. At the Olympics this year, there is 1 male athlete and 1 female athlete who will be flag bearers for each country. Kate Campbell, a swimmer, is the female flag bearer for Australia. So congratulations to Kate Campbell. Want to make sure we give her flowers as well. And a hat tip to NBL reporter Lachlan Everett for keeping us honest here on the broadcast. Thank you, Lachlan. Patty Mills inside, gets fouled on the drive. So Patty will shoot a pair.
Second personal, second team foul.
Campazzo saying, huh? He does not agree with the call. He thought it was a pass because it is because it was the 2nd team foul on Argentina. So he was saying that should be a side out instead of free throws for Patty Mills, which are usually automatic. He only shot 91% from the foul line this year with San Antonio. So you can bank these 2. There is no such thing as a broadcaster's jinx. We do not believe in the broadcaster's jinx. He missed that on his own merit. Luis Scola 3. Ooh, that's a big shot for Luis Scola in Argentina. Scola up to 17. He's hit 3 threes. 7-point game. Baines looking to make his 2nd in a row, no good. Mills taps it out of play. So Argentina basketball, and Scola with a big response for Argentina. That 3, cutting it down to 7 after Australia had built up its first double-digit lead of the game. Campazzo gets past Mills, sends it into the corner. This is Garino. Patricio Garino runs it in. Plays college ball at George Washington. 9-point game. Baines gonna pass this one up. Patty Mills on the crossover. Jock Landale, late in the clock, no good. Here comes Argentina. It's been back and forth all game long. We figured this one would come down to the wire. There's a blocking foul on Baines. Neither team in the bonus yet. Midway through the fourth.
His second personal. Australia's second team foul.
Second team foul on Australia. 2 team fouls on Argentina as well. Marino will do the honors of getting this play and this game back up and going. Campazzo. He's got Exum on him. He has the switch with Baines. 5 to shoot. Driving, running it up. Landale with a nice box out. Ingles. He wants it back. Baines inside. Garino gambled. Great help side defense. Ingles missing the 3. A heads-up play by Brusino there to really bother Baines. Leads to a stop, and what a pass inside hole! Facundo Campazzo to Juan Pablo Ballet. And it's a 3-point game. Facu with the flare. Timeout Australia. And don't go anywhere, folks. This is what high-level international basketball looks like. 76-73 Australia, but 7 straight scored by Argentina. (76-73) Australia's lead down to 3, a 7-0 run for Argentina. Earlier today, of course, Copa America, the final, Argentina and Brazil. You can see they were into it. Going to the bus, celebrating Argentina's Copa America triumph over Brazil, 1-0. Congratulations, Argentina's men's national soccer team, for the accomplishment as Dante Exum misses a 3, and now a chance for Argentina to tie or cut to 1. Campazzo with it. He's got K on him. This is a cross match. Campazzo sidestepping his way into a 3, and we're tied. Facundo Campazzo. Three minutes to go. The deflection from Brusino. It's Campazzo behind the back. Scola fouled, and a chance to put Argentina in front. The Argentinians on a 10-0 run. It's the game-tying 3 from Campazzo. Fantastico. Campazzo, 12 points, 4 assists. Been very efficient. He's hit half of his 3s, 2 of 4, 4 of 8 from the field overall. As Luis Scola's at the line. He's missed 2 free throws today. He's missed 3. That wasn't close. Luis Scola, over the course of his 10-year NBA career, is 74% foul shooter. And gets that one. Gets off the schneid from the stripe. And Argentina back in front, 11 straight for the South American side.
Number 8, Nicolas Laprovitola checks back in for
So
Argentina.
Nicolas Laprovitola has checked back in, placing his teammate Juan Pablo Ballet. So Fierreru back to the bench. Ingles fouled by Garino. Garino, we've seen him gamble a couple of times, both on the block and then on the wing there. And the gambling has not been successful for Pado, as he's called, Patricio Garino, former Orlando Magician. Landale draws a crowd. Ingles makes him pay. And Australia back in front. Back and forth we go. Get your popcorn ready, folks, for the final 2:30. Scola rumbling to the rim. Puts it up and in. Tied at 79. Scola with a 20-piece. Dellavedova now. Looks inside, Landale. A lot of contact both ways on that play. Scola with the spin. This time it worked for him. Turned it over in the first half when he tried to do it. Falls to the floor this time. And Campazzo gives the foul there to stop the fast break. Well, fans loving this one here at Michelob Ultra Arena, because it has been back and forth. Ingles tying it up with that three. That's his fourth make. Scola on the drive. Actually, that tied it up, excuse me. That made it 79-79, as Ingles' three made it 79-77 Australia. Mills throws it in. Ingles got Scola on him. 10 to shoot, 100 to play. Draws a double. Matisse Thybulle for three. Oh, Matisse Thybulle. He brings this to the Philadelphia 76ers next year, and watch out, NBA. Go inside, Scola. Thybulle. Scola gets the foul on him.
Australia's number 22.
As Thybulle hits the three. Mentioned Australia started this game 7 of 29 from downtown. They were 24% to start. They've hit 5 of their last 10 threes. Seen some big threes from Ingles, from Baines, now Thybulle. He's 3 for 3 from downtown. Now, you should mention the FIBA line is just a little bit shorter than the NBA line. But still, very promising signs if you're a Philadelphia 76ers fan.
Let's go.
As Scola hits the first of two, he's got one more. 21 points, 8 rebounds for the ageless wonder. Hits them both, working on his 5th Olympic Games coming up. 1 point game, 1:20 to go. Ingles getting the screen. They go inside to Baines, and he's fouled by Brusino. That'll put Australia at the line. That's the 15th foul on Argentina. So Baines stepping to the stripe. He's been a frequent customer on the foul line, 5 of 6.
Australia's Aaron Baines shoots 2.
Hasn't been his night from the floor, shooting-wise, 3 for 13, but getting it done at the line. That's the free throw. Over the course of his 9-year NBA career, 79% foul shooter. He's also played professionally in Lithuania, Germany, and Greece, the Adriatic League, before he finally got signed by the San Antonio Spurs, where he started his NBA career. Nice stint with the Boston Celtics. Scola for the tie with 1 minute to go. Oh, he knew it was going in. He was walking away from the line as the ball was mid-flight to the 10. And to think this is just a tune-up game. Tokyo is going to be on fire with some great shooting. Patty Mills. Oh, Dellavedova with the hustle play. Final 38 seconds. 7 in red on the shot clock. 3 to work with. It's Ingles poked away. Shot clock violation. Argentina getting the big stop. Scola. Take a look at this. He knew it. Boom, walking away from the line. Cash him out one time. Patty Mills hounding defense on Campazzo. 3-second difference and change between shot and game here. Argentina can't wind it all the way down. Can't save for the last shot. Laprovitola, driving baseline, kicks it to Carino. Shot clock violation, didn't get it off in time. They'll probably put another second and change on the clock. It's down to 2.2 right now. And certainly time came off the clock after the shot clock hit 0. And yes, they move it up to 3.8. So Brian Gorgian wants to draw something up.
Timeout, Australia.
We'll take a break. 84-84. 2.8. They move the clock down to. Fantastic finish coming up.
Your video review, the game clock has been reset to 4.2.
Well, we're back here for the final 4.2 now. They are looking at the clock. First it was 2.2, then they moved it up to 3.8, then down to 2.8. Right now it shows 4.2. And you'll see in the background when the shot clock hits 0, right around 4 seconds.
Number 22, Juan Pablo.
One more look, not sure we're going to be able to tell much. Maybe creep up clock. Yeah, right around 4 seconds.
Jock Landale is back.
David Gibson, our producer, in the truck saying right around 3.9, 4.0. They have it at 4.2. So an extra couple of tenths of a second to work with. Patty Mills trying to avoid overtime. They go into Ingles, knocked away by Garino. And Facundo Campazzo and Garino saying that was off green. Clock's at 2.5. And they're going to take a look. To the naked eye, it looked like it was off Argentina. To the replay eye, it looks like, oh, that could be off the pinky of Joe Ingles. Yeah. Gives you something to think about. Maybe the follow-through of Garino. Let's take a look at it from this angle. Yeah, I think that's off Garino. But don't take my word for it, folks. They are looking at the clock as well. Right now it shows 2.5. All right. Ball still in bounds there. And it's out of bounds there. At least 2.8, 2.7, 2.8. Be my guess. It will be Australia basketball. And looks like we're hanging with 2.5. So Mills again. Landale back to Mills for the win! Patty Mills! How do you do, mate? The third buzzer beater of the game. And this one gives the Boomers an exhibition victory, 87-84 over Argentina. The perfect capper to just a fantastic game of basketball. Great inbounds play. Landale on the handbag, got it off in plenty of time, and Patty Mills knew it was going in. Two hands in his face, it doesn't matter. Patty Mills from distance. Great play drawn up by Brian Gorgian. Great execution by Mills and Landale. A fantastic shot from Patty Mills to give Australia the 3-point exhibition tune-up victory. What a game it was. Mills finishing with 17 points to lead the Boomers. They trailed by 11 in the third quarter, came back, took a 10-point lead, then credit Argentina for roaring back to surge back ahead. But in the end, it was too much. Patty Mills and Australia. Talking to the fans who made the trek to Vegas. We thank you for tuning in to a great Olympic tune-up contest. Australia winning it on this shot from Patty Mills as the Australians warmed up from distance late to secure the 87-84 win on the buzzer beater from Patty Mills. A big thank you to our production crew led by our producer David Gibson. I'm Kevin Nana saying so long from Sin City. The Aussies win by 3. Have a good evening, everybody.